Okay, let's start out with some PS1 games. I only got the box for this because I actually had the disc, but it's nice to have a great box to get Crash Bandicoot in. So that's the first one, and I got Siphon Filter 2. It's a really great game as well. I do have the first one of these. I believe there's a third one actually, so I'll be looking for that for the PS1 as well. I know there were some spin-offs for the PS2 later on. And then I got the Akuyu, I think it's pronounced. The Heartless. I'm not really sure what kind of game this is. But as soon as I saw Crystal Dynamics, I picked it up. They usually do really great stuff. Then I got Cardinal Sin, which is just a beat 'em up for the fighter or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, fighter probably. For the PS1. There was a lot of these back in the day. And I got Syndicate Wars. I remember playing this a lot on the PC back in the day when it was hot. Always a fun game. By one of my favorite companies in the world, Bullfrog. Fortunately, they aren't around anymore. And Diver's Dream by Konami. Diving simulator thingy, I think. Some of these boxes are, as you can see, not in the best shape. I will be looking to upgrade them at one point. Railroad Tycoon 2. Bit surprised to see this. Actually didn't think they ported these until the later systems. But they did. And Motor Toon, I think it's called. Kind of a kart racer. I love kart racers, it's gonna be fun. Playing this. Then I got Gunship by Microprose. Remember these? This company that made some really great stuff in the 90s. But I'm not really sure how good this is, but I'll give it a play. See how good it is. Death Trap Dungeon. It's by Eidos. This is some kind of RPG, I think. It'll be fun. And Roll Cage. Great racing game. Made a lot of great racing games for the PS1. And this is actually Treasure Island. I only picked it up because I think it's one of the most underrated of the Disney movies. And Gun Gauge, I think it's called, isn't it? Yeah, Gun Gauge. Konami. And Sledstorm. I have never heard of this before, but it's actually a pretty fun racing game where you race snow scooters. It's pretty fun. And Hidden and Dangerous. I remember playing this on the PC as well, the 90s. But I must admit the PC version is a lot more fun. There's some control problems with this. I didn't try it for very long, but definitely not the same as the PC. And I got myself some PS2 games. Rygar again. And something I've been looking for some time. Twisted Metal Black. This is online though, so I'm still looking for the other versions. Really fun racing game. Hilarious humor. And Tasmanian Tiger. And Turtles 2 Battle Nexus. I was looking for these. I think there are 3 in the series. I already have one of them for the Xbox. I was looking for them for that system. I know they came off the GameCube as well. But really fun games. This series has added bonus that you can play one of the older games when you complete it. So that's great. And what else we got? Burnout 2, Point of Impact. A lot of people seem to forget about this one. Thought it was pretty fun, though it's clearly not. It clearly wasn't a big success compared to like Burnout 3 or Revenge, I think, which was the last one for that system. Need for Speed Underground 2. Not much to say about that. If you like the Underground series, then this is the best one of them. And Final Fantasy X with the bonus DVD. Pretty nice. And Quake 3 Revolution. Actually a bit different than the PC version, I believe. But nonetheless, it's pretty much same weapons and stuff, as far as I remember. And then I got this nice trilogy pack for all the Prince of Persia games. Actually had one of them already. It's pretty nice to have them in a completed pack like this. I know there are some other games that have it as well, like there's one for some of the Tomb Raider games. There's one for Ratchet and Clank games, I believe. And there's one for I forget what the other one was. But there is actually a few of these for the PS2 as well. I know a lot of them are just remade for the PS3 and on one disc, but for the PS2 there are quite a few of these. It's pretty nice. And then I got Tekken Tag Tournament 2 for the Wii U. Already had this for the PS3, but this should, as far as I can read, be the Ultimate Edition of it. I believe there's a new Tekken game coming out in not too long. I got something pretty fun here. Sealed GameCube game, but it's an American GameCube game, so I'm not gonna open it. Makes no sense. Also, it's a bit weird. Lego game, Drone Races. Supposed to be really good racer though. I think I played it once or twice on the Xbox, because it's one of those games that came out on all three systems. But an American sealed version, I don't know. And then I got Mario Smash Football, which is called something else, Smash Soccer or something in the US, I believe. It's pretty fun. I have the they made an upgraded version for the Wii. I have that one already. And Freestyle for the GameCube as well. BMX game. Supposed to be one of the better VA sports games from that era. And Kingdom Under Fire Heroes. Just picked it up because I remember Kingdom Under Fire being great games. And it's some kind of has a strategy element to the RPG. Looking forward to playing this at least. And Outrun 2. I actually made the mistake of thinking that this was the rare version of it. There's one called Outrun 2006 something on the Xbox. That's the rare version, but this is just the more common one. Still really fun arcade racing. From some of the best Sega has made. The arcades. And then we have some Xbox 360 games here. Hitman Blood Money. I have it for the PS2 as well, but it's a really, really good Hitman game. And Mass Effect 3 for the 360 as well. Thought, why not? And I love the fact that you can actually, this inlay, you can switch it around. On one side it's the girl, and on the other side it's the guy. So and it switches in the back here as well. So really, really nice little touch they made there, which isn't in the Wii U version, I believe, which I already have. Indiana Jones Kung Fu Panda. This was just a bundle thingy that threw in with the Xbox in the beginning. Actually, great bundle. Pretty good games, both of them. I don't get why, why they have to throw in AAA titles these days in the buy system. You can't get a system with a few small fun games anymore. And we have Dead Rising here. Great stuff from Capcom. I believe the second one in the series did come out for the other systems as well, not only the Xbox. Project Gotham Racing 3. Actually like these. I played a lot on the 1 and 2, Project Gotham Racing 1 and 2 on the original Xbox. I think the reason they're not making them anymore is Microsoft chose to make what's it called? They chose to make Forza Horizon instead, so they have the same brand for both kind of games, arcade and simulation racing. And Project Gotham Racing 4, last one in the series, it's a classic one. Tekken 6 by Namco, which is Tekken 6. And Skate 2. And what else did I get? Oh yes, this one. One of the last good Kinect games that I was missing. I do have both the Star Wars and the Fable one, but this one should be a really good one as well. I need to connect my connected one at one time and try it out. Normally not something I have hooked up because the Kinect is just there's so few good games for it these days. And now for something a little fun. I found some Engage games. I haven't seen any of these around before, so now I'll have to look through old phones and see if I can find the Nokia Engage to actually play them out. I got Red Faction as well for it. So. I've heard the screen is really awkward on it because it's tilted the other way around, so you don't have a horizontal screen like you normally used to these days. You have a vertical screen, so it's just I don't know. I'll see. Some more portable games here. Street Fighter 4 3D edition. Oh, Super Street Fighter 4. Well, I'm always in need of 3DS games because they are still a bit pricey from new, so I don't have too many of those. But I also found another one. Paper Mario Sticker Star. I believe it's the first Paper Mario game for handheld. The others were all for home consoles. Paper Mario 1000 Door, Year Door, and Super Paper Mario for the Wii. What's the last one? I often get confused with the Mario and Luigi series because there are some RPG elements to both of them, but they are quite different. I heard that Microsoft announced, Nintendo announced those two series were actually coming together to make like a combination thingy. Got some a game more for my Lego collection with the DS. Not missing that many of them. Yes. Well, the Travel Tales ones. The old ones I don't want. They're actually pretty crap. And then I got Star Fox Command. Last Star Fox game I was missing. Thought I might pick it up because it's very cheap right now, and well, when Star Fox Zero comes out later this year, it'd be nice to have the complete collection of Star Fox games. Pokemon Black, which is Pokemon Black. Still missing a few of the Pokemon games for the DS, which really isn't a big deal because there are so many of them. Another Spyro game. Haven't tried this one out yet. Well, I believe I did actually try it a little bit on the PS2 maybe. Dawn of the Dragon. I think it's the last one in the series. They make like a trilogy with Elijah Wood voicing Spyro. Then after that they started making the Skylander stuff. I'm really not into that. I like the original Spyro games, but not the other crap. And then I got Mega Man CX Advent, which is like there. It's released for the 20th anniversary of Mega Man. It's a pretty fun Mega Man game. There's a bit too much story in it for my taste. But again, I love the old Mega Man games, so I do have to change, unfortunately. I got Mega Man Star Force 2, which is, I believe, the continuation of the Battle Network. More RPG style Mega Man games. Haven't tried yet, but I'm gonna sink some hours into it for sure at some point. And then I got Rayman Hoodlum Revenge for Game Boy Advance. And Super Soccer for the Super Nintendo. This is the Scandinavian version. That's why I picked it up, because this is, see, it's very yellow and stuff. It's a really common game. And same reason I picked up this one guy, Top Gun Second Mission. Not really a rare or exciting game in a way, but it's the Scandinavian release, and I'll start to get more of those if I can. The old stuff. And then, surprisingly, I found some accessories, which I thought I would show as well. Kind of weird, because this is for the N64, and it's an RF modulator, which the Nintendo 64 was the first Nintendo, I believe, who came bundled in the normal composite cable. So if you wanted RF on your Nintendo 64, you had like a crappy old TV with no composite input, I had to buy this separately, so it's pretty fun to have. And I got something really nice. It's actually some time ago, I just got it in my other videos. The Namco G-Con 45. I believe they made some later iterations of this gun. It's a really great gun. There's several ways you can hook it up. Best way is though is if you have the small adapter, because then the video, the cable don't have to go all the way back in the back of your TV. It can just be in the back of the PlayStation itself. But to get myself a CRT TV, check this out. Play some games with it. I do have, I think it's Dino Crisis and a few other games that can actually be played with it. And then the year of Sega continues. Another Sega Master System. 2, unfortunately. I'm still looking for the first one, because the first one is actually, well, it's bigger, the first one, but it has good advantages with this one. And I actually found some games with that. Games I didn't have for it, surprisingly enough. I got the Lucky Dime Caper, starring Donald Duck. It was fun. The Disney games was always starring and then Mickey Mouse or Donald Duck or whatever back in the day. And it's another platform. I haven't played too much, but it's really good, I'm supposed to think. Tasmanian Devil. Platform as well. Actually did play this a bit. It's a really fun game. I think there might have been a Nintendo version, Super Nintendo version of this maybe. Something similar, at least, where he does the same animations and stuff. And Sonic the Hedgehog Chaos. I believe this was exclusive for the Master System. Might be in some of the later compilations though, but for the time where the Master System and the Mega Drive was at the same time, I believe this was only available on the Master System. That's still a pretty nice fun Sonic game. And the original Sonic the Hedgehog, which was one of the last games for it. I know in North America at least this was the last Sega produced game for the Master System. But I know we got Sonic 2 as well here in the EU. Be looking for, of course, now that I have a Master System. And Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse. A really fun game. This was like Sega's. Well, a lot of people say that Alex Kidd and some of the other games were their equivalent to the Super Mario Brothers games, but in my opinion, it was really these Mickey Mouse games. So good platforming. I believe that's why they were out for the Mega Drive as well. And Asterix and the Secret Mission. I think it's number 2 in a series of 3. Really great platforming as well. Asterix is not very known outside the EU. Cartoon character. I used to love these growing up. These comics. And last Asterix. Oh, this is the first one of the games. Last game. I do like these platformers. Were an abundance of platformers though. The Master System. And there was a loose one as well. I would have loved the case and manual for this one as well. This is Land of Illusions, which is the second game, I believe, in the series. So, that's it. Actually pretty decent haul. I hope next month is not gonna be more quality and not as much quantity. I really need to get some more space storing all these great games.